The 10th of November, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Good morning.
Okay. If you remember, we're in Simon. Okay. But we'll see some conditions about that. So now we're just at the beginning where he says, um, you see where you see in the base for the shard scene a rov of Mefarshin, a couple lines up from there, right?
Yeah, Kach Pershu, I think, wrote him.
That's right. So go back a couple of lines before that, right? That
Okay. Okay, so
it says Av Sheba Aleim Mayim Shnim. Even when you're going to put the second waters on them.
off.
Couple of lines up.
Okay, so let's see. One, two, trying to find off.
Right? Afim noto kol yad ad makam achibur. Even if you wash the whole of his hand until the wrist.
Oh, why am I having trouble here? After Mayim, Ulam Alam Akoma Natila, Shahid Kinu, Achamim. It's above that, right?
Yeah, bit. Not too far.
Why can't I find off? Hmm.
No, you can start reading wherever you're comfortable reading. It's okay.
Okay, so I'll start here then. It's right after a bracket with a sif dalid. It says, the Amruba Gemara, the Notel Tzarik, She Yagbia Yadav. Okay, so what it says in the Gemara, uh, that one needs to elevate his hands, okay, raise his hands. Shalo yatsu mayim chutz leperech v'yachzru v'yitamu yadayim. Oh, okay, so that the water doesn't exit from the wrist and return tame and make the hands tame again. Fair shoe, mifar shim, dehainu dechayshinan shema yatsu ma'at mayim harishonim ha-tmeim chutz leperek. Okay, so let's see Pirshu in it. And they explain, the commentators, I guess, the Hainu, the Chayshinan, what that perhaps a little water will fall back on the first that were Tame.
That's on the first waters, right?
First water, right, which was Tame, to the perik, I guess the wrist.
Right.
Okay, let's see. The hulamala mimkom hanitila shehit kinu hachamim, and that's
Right, that's above the wrist, which
that's
is above the area where Chazal decreed you have to wash your hands.
right. Okay. V'sham af sheba'u aleichem mayim shniyim Einan b'taharim otam. Okay, and there would come on it the water the second time, I guess, that would not be pure. A non-mitarim otam, that would not purify them, clean them.
Right, in that area it won't become pure. Right, right.
Okay. Then it says, this is in brackets, I think. Demayim shniyim einan mitaharin ela bimkom hanetila aval lo bachutz limikoma. Okay, so the second waters would not be clean, except, let's see, Ella, except at the place of the washing of Aloba Chutz L'Mukama, but not outside that area, I guess, its area. The Tumat Yadayim, the Taharatam, Uad HaPerek Davka. Oh, okay, so that the unclean hands become clean until the wrist specifically. Lachein imei magbia yadav yaksru amayim hatmeim hahem letoch haperech v'yitu hayadayim yitmu. Okay, so therefore, if you don't raise your hands, the water, the impure water will return to the wrist and make the hands impure again. Wow, or impure. Kach Pershu Rov HaMefarshim, and this is the explanation of many of the commentators, most of them. Ulefarusham Af im al natal kol hayad ad makom ha-chibura im kinei zeroa. Okay, but if he washes all his hand until the place of the chibura, the joint, I guess, im kinei zeroa, at the point of
That's the forearm.
The forearm, right, zeroa. Okay. Gam kain tzarich lahabia mechashash ze sheyitzu chutz l'shem v'yachzru achar kach. Okay, so also he needs to raise it. Chashesh is an interruption.
Right, a barrier. Right.
Barrier, right. Okay, so that this barrier will go out. Chutz l'shem, and will return afterwards. Okay, let's see. V'yesh cholkin tzvira lahu, and this is the decision, or the reason, I guess, for the decision. The kishet notel kol pasat hayad ad hakana min hagei no. Okay, so that when he washes kol pasat, with the entire,
I think that's the whole palm.
the whole palm, pasat is of the hand until, okay, the joint, kamin hagenu, which is, I guess, traditional.
Like, according to our custom, right?
According to our custom. Okay. Lo hayishinan shema yatsu hamayim chutz l'makom hazeh yachzru, yachzru. Okay, so Shema, perhaps the water will go out to this place and they will return. The car hachashash hurak bishelo natal ki im ad kishrei etzbotav. Okay, and the essence of this barrier is only that it will not wash.
Well, hashash is the concern.
Oh, so the essence of the concern is that Rak Shelo Natal, that it would only wash Ki'im Ad Kishrei with the or until with the Kishrei Etzvotav, the knuckles of the hand of the fingers.
This is a different concern. It's not a concern that water is going to go past the wrist and come back down again. This is a different concern that a person may not wash up until the wrist. He's only going to wash up until his knuckles.
Ah, that's interesting. Only to his knuckles. Okay, yeah. Dechena shiur harbe post game. Well, okay. So what this is taught up above in Siman Kuf Samek Aleph. Okay, the Az Chashinan Shema Be'et HaNetila Yishpach Me'at Min Akli L'chutz L'kishrei Etzbotav. Then Chashinan were concerned that perhaps at the time of washing, a little bit from the cup, let's see, it will spill, nishpach, I guess, spill over the joints of the fingers. The kasher, the tzamtzem sham. Not sure the katzim.
Right, we're worried that we're always going to only wash up to the knuckles. We're concerned that maybe some water will go out of that area of the knuckles because it's very hard to be exacting to get it only up until the knuckles exactly.
All right. All right. Okay. Mimela nitma'u sham hamayim. Then what? Then the water will be there. Nitmu tamei. They'll be impure, not clean.
Right, if the water goes up above the knuckles, so that water is going to be tummy.
Right. Okay. Umayim shniyim lo higbiya sham l'tareim. Oh, okay. And the water the second water will that arrives will not be pure, will not be clean.
Right.
Okay. Ukashelo yagbihem yardu hamayim hatmeim le'mata al etzbotav vayitmu otam. Okay, and so when he doesn't BM raise them, the water will go down lamata to the bottom of his fingers and make them unclean. Wow. V'hamechaber samach atzmo al zeh v'cheka. And the mechaber is supports this leniency Kedi kama the deal kedil kama be'oto hasif. I guess it's further on in this paragraph.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
The ayin ma shekatavnu sham the Mishnah Berura, and see what was written there. The Mishnah Berura yata achel levaer zeh hasiman be'ezer sham. Okay, and now
Ezra's Hashem is born.
okay, Zeh Hashem. Oh, okay. Oh, with the help of Hashem. Oh, very interesting. Wow. Okay, so what was bet? That was Sarich Bekule. Just go above a second.
Yeah, take a look at the let's review the Mechaber again, just to refresh our
Oh,
memory.
yeah, so it says Hanotel Sarich L'Hagbiya Yadav. He's required, he needs to raise his hands.
Right.
Okay, so this is Sarich L'Hagbiya. Okay. Uvid Diavad Imlo Higbiya. But if he doesn't lift his hands, mashma de'ein mechuyab litol sheni. But therefore, he's not required to wash a second time. Does that
Right.
make sense?
That's
Wow.
that's B'di'evet. Again, B'di'evet. The Mishnah was talking about a case of B'di'evet. Really should, but
Okay.
if he didn't, question is if he didn't, let's say he doesn't have enough, or in a case, let's say he doesn't have enough water. It could be a water shortage.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So what is supposed the person do in that case?
That's a good point. Although I thought I read someplace that if you don't have water or you don't have enough water, you can just rub your hands on something like a cloth or
Yeah, well, that's going to be if he wants to eat bread. So the question is he allowed to eat bread if he doesn't have sufficient water to wash?
ah okay, that's what that was about.
Could be like when let's say it's Shabbos, let's say you have to have a meal. You have to have a meal with bread. So
Right.
now it's a question of, you're washing, but you're not washing the way because you have a shortage of water.
Hmm.
There's, I think they say Rabbi Salanter that once he was by a guest by somebody. I know in those days you didn't have running water. If you wanted water, you had to go to the well, you had to go to the river and bring it to the house and such. Right?
Right.
So Rabbi Salanter was staying by someone. Then they noticed he was washing his hands with using the very, very minimal amount of water.
Hmm.
So they asked him, why? We have plenty. We have a whole barrel of water. They used to have barrels of water in the kitchen, right? And he was taking, we have a whole barrel of water here. You don't have to be skimpy on the water. He said, it's all very good, but there's somebody who has to draw the water and carry the water over from the well or the river to the house here.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want them to have to work extra hard because I'm using unnecessary water.
Ah,
So,
wow,
uh,
what a concern.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
just
that's what the mission was discussing over here. Cases Bidi Evid.
uh-huh. Okay, so let's see. Imlo shenir sheyatzu mayim chutz leperek v'chazru. Okay, so Shalonir ad, but it doesn't appear,
Right. Couldn't-
and the water didn't go to the wrist. She has to the chazru, has to repeat it.
Right. Meaning it works b'di'evid, but that's only if you don't suspect that the water went out and came back again. But if you see that the water came out and went back again, then you got your hands tummy. That's the whole point that we're worried about.
Uh-huh.
So this is only going to work if you don't suspect that the water went out past the wrist and came back again. But if you know for sure that it came out and went back again, then the washing of the hands wasn't effective.
Right.
Was not effective. Right. That's what the Mr. Brewer is mentioning here. Okay, let's see. Okay, I guess we'll start this again tomorrow.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rabbi, and you have a good day.
Thank you too. Be well. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Mayor.
Oh, one quick
Yeah.
thing before we go.
Yeah.
I was looking, remember we said Mizmor Shir L'Yom HaShabbat?
Yes.
Um, the initials of Mizmor Shir L'Yom HaShabbat says it takes those four words, spells out Lemoshe, who supposedly was the one who composed this Tehillim for Shabbat.
Right. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So I
enough.
just wanted to let you know.
Thank you. That's nice to keep in mind. You have a chance to remember Moshe Rabbeinu whenever we can. It's very good.
That's right. Very good. Okay. Have a good day
Right.
then.
Okay.
Fine. Wonderful. Have a good afternoon. Thank
Lou,
you,
be
Lou.
well.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, Lou. Bye. Shalom, man. Thank you, Lou.
Okay. Shalom.